What's up, guys? I decided to make a little setup here just for this video. I may do this in the future, but I have a pretty epic comic book call here from my man over at Patriot Comics. I caught his WhatNot show last weekend and I went crazy. For the first half, I was pretty picky. The second half, I was gaming with my boys and drinking a few beers. And I ended up just going off. So I bought a ton of books off of Matt. Packaged wonderfully, as always. Arrived really quick. I think the show was Saturday or Sunday. I don't remember what day it was. And I got the books on like Wednesday. So I got them pretty fast. So I've been sitting on these for a while. I want to show them off. I was able to go through them today, pick out what I'm keeping, what's going to go. I'm going to flip some of this. Some of it's going to go for WhatNot shows in the future when I get back into that, and some other stuff. So without further ado, we'll get into it. I think I'm keeping about half of them. I paid about $2 a piece after tax and shipping for these. This was a freebie from Matt. Thank you so much. The Gear Station 1/2 from Wizard. I don't know anything about it. It actually comes with a certificate of authenticity. Pretty cool. Actually, I might just show them like this. I might not. And then I can just put them back here for a minute. Yeah. This I got, I think I won it for 50 cents. Green Lantern number 9. I have 2 other copies of this already. So, yeah, it was bundled with another book that I'm keeping that I got for 50 cents. I was sniping these for like $1 or $2 a piece. Star Wars Tales of Mos Eisley. From Dark Horse. I don't really know much about the Star Wars stuff, to be honest. Not any keys in here, but there's some cool artwork. I didn't really look these up, so they will end up going in a Star Wars WhatNot show here eventually. I don't know if I'm going to wait for Star Wars Day of next year. I may do one soon. I have a ton of books. I was buying all Star Wars back, like Crimson Reign, War of the Bounty Hunters era, Marvel Star Wars, like 2022, I think. Ah, no, run away! This Megazord doesn't like to stay up, so he's gonna sit down over here. And I'm gonna move everything. Okay. All right, we're back. Anyway, I was buying a lot of that stuff back in the day. Maybe I should explain my setup a little bit. That'd be cool. I kind of did this for Matt because Matt likes toys too. Here's my Street Shark. I don't have any other Street Sharks. I found this in one of my Motor City Comic Con trips at the flea market in Michigan. I don't know what flea market it was, so sorry. Pudgy Pig. I got that in a Power Rangers collection buy. It's the original from the 90s and the original Morpher. And then the Legacy... Dino Megazord. I still need an original, but the Legacy one is awesome. It's the die-cut metal one. I got that from Johnny DaCosta. Shout out, Johnny. I still appreciate you so much for that. Thank you so much. He found it at a thrift store and he passed it along to me. One of my good buddies in comics that I do not talk to enough. I miss you, Johnny. Anyway, back to Matt, Patriot Comics. This haul here, again, from his WhatNot show. About $2 a piece. Star Wars Rebellion number 11 and number 13. I think I won this lot for, I don't know, not a lot. If I put some weight in the box, I think it'll stay up a little better. All right. I've got this just random Star Wars Rite of Passage number 4, or Star Wars 45 actually from... Yeah, from the Dark Horse series. Jeez, I can't talk right now. This is cool. This is a nice Tyler Kirkham variant for Star Wars Crimson Reign number 5. We got Star Wars The Mandalorian, David Nakayama cover here with Luke and Grogu. So I'm assuming this is from that Luke appearance. I don't remember which season it was. I feel like it was 2, but it may have been season 1. I sniped this for like, I think it was $5 or something for the whole run. 5 or 7, I don't remember. But Star Wars Legacy War, number 1. This is the first appearance and death of Dark Warlock or Warrock. I don't know, something like that. The second version of that Darth character. Legacy War #2. Just some cool artwork on these. I'm gonna give this a read before I ship it off. I don't plan on this one. I might probably list on my eBay for a buy it now. It goes for more than I paid, so it could help. You know, I spent more money than I wanted to, so it'll help lessen the blow. Issue 5, issue 6, but I'm always happy to pick up good deals and help out sellers that I appreciate, like Matt. Such a good guy. Always has good deals. Isn't afraid to give them. And I really appreciate him. So hopefully some of you guys go and check out his WhatNot. Check out his YouTube channels. He's always buying great books as well. Definitely my favorite YouTuber to see new videos pop up from. So he did recently open a bunch of Monster and the Wolf variants out of those blind bags. And I sniped a ton of these for like nothing. Like I said, I paid $2 a piece. These ones I'm not keeping, but there are some that I will be keeping and we'll discuss. This is, I didn't write down which covers they are. I did for the ones that I'm keeping, but this is the Wolfman cover. We have Jack-o'-lantern cover. I'm still debating. I might still keep that one. The Mrs. Frankenstein's monster, lady, wife. Frankenstein's wife. There we go. Frankenstein's bride. Bride of Frankenstein. Sheesh. I know what she is. I just forgot like what they call her. But yeah, that one's actually sick. This is a Tales from the Crypt homage. The devil succubus demon lady. That one's sick too. The ninja one. I didn't really understand this one. This one I also debated keeping, but I only got one of these, and I think I'm gonna let it go. So I'm gonna keep half of them. Is how it's gonna be. I bought 16. I'm gonna keep 8 and sell 8. The nurse, and my favorite cover, the shark cover. Again, I bought 2, so you'll see it again. But those are the ones that are going to be for sale. I'm debating what I'm gonna do with those. I don't know if I wanna just do a lot on eBay, save them for WhatNot, and try to see if I have some better luck with them, or let's try Instagram. I'm flirting with trying to sell on Instagram. I haven't tried yet, but I'm debating starting. I might start doing that over WhatNot. I'm not sure yet. I just don't know what to do about like sales tax and stuff. Anyway, Monster and the Wolf, #1. This is the Frankenstein pumpkin cover, A15. Cover A15. I absolutely love this. I should just be showing them like that. That's what I'll keep doing it that way. The guillotine cover, classic like EC horror cover here. This is cover A26. The Tales from the Crypt cover again, just gorgeous. I did keep me one of these succubus ladies. I don't know why I like this cover so much. I think it's the colors, to be honest. They just pop so good. The shark cover, again, this is probably my favorite. It's the next couple or the next 3 actually are also contenders for my favorite. I don't know what it is about this cover, the Scarecrow one. I just love it. Unfortunately, I think this one was pretty low grade, 8.5 to 9.0. It must have got damaged in shipping or packaging or something. But for what I paid for these, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, I wish it was one of the ones I want to get rid of was the lower grade. And this one as well also had some damage to it, but it's awesome. I think that's Dracula, right? With the monster heads behind him. You got that creature from the Black Lagoon, the Wolfman, the Mummy, and Frankenstein. It's just so cool. I love that so much. And this one is epic as well. The monster in the bathtub one. Holy cow, that reminds me of some golden age, horror drama. A little risque. But yeah, those are awesome. I'm happy to have those, Matt. Thank you so much for the deals on these. I'm just stoked to have these books. Anyway, so out of that, here's some just other random stuff that I bought that I'm keeping. I sniped this for $1. Marvel Rivals #1. It's just the first Marvel Rivals adaptation. It comes with a bonus spray. So I don't know how long it'll hold value. If it'll hold value, maybe it'll rise. Maybe it'll just be a $1 book eventually. I'm going to sit on it for a while and see what happens. I mean, it's not going to take up a lot of room. I really enjoyed the Marvel Rivals game, so I don't play it as much anymore. But yeah, so I found some run filler stuff. This is the other book I got for 50 cents with that Green Lantern. Action Comics Weekly 607. Steve Lightly cover. It's about 7.0. Just got some little wear on the edges. Probably sat in a box without a bag and board for a while. Some random Daredevils. This is the nicest one. This is about a 9.2. 251. Ann Nocenti, John Romita Jr. stuff here. This is an Art Adams cover on 239. It's a newsie, but it's like a 5.0, pretty mid-grade. Then we got about a 6.5 or so. Daredevil 235. Newsy, not bad for a run filler for sure. Happy to have these. I bought them relatively cheap. This one would be better. It needs to be clean. It's got some dirty and there's some on the back, but happy to have it. 195. I think it's Klaus Janson artwork in here. Yeah, it's Denny O'Neil, Klaus Janson. What a creative team there. If you're not gonna get a Frank Miller, you might as well get close to it and get some Denny O'Neil. So that's fun. Happy to have that. I got this for a few bucks. ASM 185. Nothing spectacular about it. Ross Andrew, Mark Esposito on the inks. Marv Wolfman wrote it. It's just a run filler ASM and the 185. It's from what, 78? October 1978 for a couple bucks. I was happy. And this was my big purchase. This is actually the first purchase I made. This is what got me rolling. I was like, crap, I paid shipping. I might as well keep going. So thank you, Matt. This was awesome. I was happy to snipe this for, I think I paid $27, not counting shipping, for this lot, and I couldn't be happier. This is out of my realm. I don't usually collect this kind of stuff, but they were just too nice to pass up. They're all like upper mid-grade, 6.5s and the 7s. Rima the Jungle Girl, issue #7. Joe Kubert covers. Oh my God, dude, it's gorgeous. I couldn't pass them up. They were just absolutely fantastic. Well, there's #1. I spoiled it, but I wanted to go backwards. Some of these, I don't know if this is like what happened here. If there's like some ink bleeding or color. She's like pinker than she should be. I don't know what happened. And you can kind of see it up here, some pink. I don't know if it's like some ink running or somebody took a highlighter to it and the highlighter faded, or they tried to remove the highlighter. I don't know. It's weird. Never seen it. Other than that, it's gorgeous. I got it at like a 6.0 without accounting for that. I don't know if that would be considered restoration or, staining or what. But it's just a gorgeous Joe Kubert cover. Same with this one. I don't know if it's just because they use so much ink to make this color up here, but it looks like it's almost highlighted. You can kind of see some ink rub and stuff, but they're just so gorgeous. I could care less, honestly. It looks so good in the Mylars. This is the lowest grade one. I think 5.5 is what I had on it, but it's just outstanding Joe Kubert covers. The interiors are actually fantastic as well. It's not even an artist that's on my radar. What is it? Nestor Redondo? I don't know if he has any relation to Bruno Redondo, but if he does, then strong artistry, because I really liked when I was flipping through them what I saw. I didn't read them. I just flipped through and appreciated the art. She's not really a character I care about, knowing everything about, but I mean, for these Joe Kubert covers, I absolutely had to have these. They're just stunning and drop dead gorgeous. Issue 3. This one's 7.5. Yeah. Stunning. I mean, they could be even higher than that. I'm pretty harsh on them. I try to be harsh because I'd rather be harsh and miss than, oversell a book. And the only reason why I grade the books in my collection is for the people after, and give me an idea of what to look for if I were to, you know, consider upgrading for a good deal. 6.5 on this. It's got to be. It might be better than that. Look at the black. The colors are just stunning. I am so happy to have these. I don't read like jungle adventure books like Tarzan or anything like that. I mean, I probably would buy Golden Age ones if I came across them for good deals. I can't lie, but I'm not into like the jungle actions or anything like that, jungle comics. But I couldn't pass up these amazing Joe Kubert covers. This is the first appearance of Rima in DC. Again, it was like, what was that, $4 a book or something? $27, 7 books. Yeah, like $4. $4 a piece. That's crazy. A little less. Just absolutely happy to have these. Matt, thank you so much. Again, if you guys don't follow Patriot Comics, you need to check him out on YouTube as well as WhatNot. If you're on WhatNot, go ahead and give him a follow, because you never know what you're going to find in one of his streams. He just has outstanding books, outstanding deals. Some nights you're going to have some competition, but overall it's a great time in there. Always good people. So I appreciate you all. I'll catch you guys next time. I have a con in a couple weeks, so maybe that's my next haul, or I end up, you know, having a good eBay week and I hit up a Matt stream again. Who knows? But yeah, I'll see you guys soon, and I appreciate you checking out my pickups, and we'll talk later. Bye.